Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to Black Ops 2 In-Depth. In today's episode, we're going to be discussing the Vector with the Select Fire attachment. I thought I covered everything there was to cover about the Vector in the regular Vector In-Depth episode, and I thought that I gave the weapon a fair shake, even though I was a little bit critical of it. But lo and behold, I missed the most important part, which was the Select Fire attachment. Apparently, it's not a normal Select Fire gun, and I was mistaken in the In-Depth episode, and the part of that In-Depth episode where I talk about this weapon's Select Fire abilities is woefully incorrect. The gameplay that you're seeing right now is me and several subscribers playing against a very good team that we got matched up against in public matchmaking, so you're going to get to see me struggle a little bit. Not just going to be able to pub stomp and roll over people. I have to really play fairly hard to even keep pace with these guys. If you want to be in open lobbies, if you want to play, if you want to help me test stuff, just follow me on Twitter. I run open lobbies through there all the time. Let's give you a brief crash course in the regular Vector so then we can compare it to the Select Fire. The normal Vector is a 4 to 6 shot kill submachine gun. It deals the same damage as the MP7 Chi-Com and Skorpion, very normal damage. It shoots at 937 RPM. Previously, I've been reporting RPM slightly lower than this because I've been using a different measuring method. But either way, it shoots the same speed as the MP7. Very normal kind of submachine gun. A little bit lackluster, actually. I like the fact that it was low recoil, but I didn't like the fact that it had an overall low range to damage profile. It just felt a little weak. It didn't have that kind of pop or that kind of raw killing potential that I usually gravitate toward in weapons. However, when I put the Select Fire attachment on this weapon, it changes the rate of fire drastically. It's still a 4 to 6 shot kill weapon, the damage isn't changed, but the rate of fire goes up to 1250 RPM, which is a little bit over a 300 RPM boost. It's very high. However, it's also in 2-shot burst, which is a little bit weird. I don't know of any other 2-shot burst weapon. I know the AN-94 kind of can do 2-shot burst, but it's also fully automatic, so it's a little bit strange, and I think that's a balancing factor because this is almost as fast as putting rapid fire on the weapon, and if you were to do something crazy like stack rapid fire and select fire, it shoots really fast. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. This is almost the same rate of fire as the Skorpion Evo. It's not quite as fast as the Skorpion, but it's close enough for me to put the text up there and say it's the same rate of fire if your trigger finger can handle it. With 2-shot burst, you're going to have to squeeze very fast to get that rate of fire bonus. However, the interesting thing about select fire is that it also changes your center speed, which we've discussed in the previous grip and optical attachment episodes. It increases your center speed, so along with bursting and the inevitable delay with bursting, you have a higher center speed and therefore a higher accuracy on your Vector. So your Vector is getting more accurate and it shoots faster if your trigger finger can keep up with it. If you want to be a madman of sorts, and if you want to run rapid fire and select fire, it shoots at the same speed as the rapid fire Skorpion. That's 1893 RPM, or just under 1900 RPM. That's on par, if not a little bit faster, than both of the Akimbo FMG9s from Modern Warfare 3 combined. It shoots extremely fast like this. So it's a little bit difficult, but you can do that. I see this as being a powerful setup that's not easy to use. It kind of almost turns your Vector into a select fire Skorpion. It shoots faster and doesn't have any of the downsides of the Skorpion. It's got better iron sights, reloads faster, bigger magazine, not less accurate, actually it's more accurate, but it's difficult to use because you have to have a very fast trigger finger. 2-shot burst doesn't give you much leeway. The Chi-Com is fairly easy to work. This one's fairly difficult to work. My recommendation is that you try it out, you play with it a couple of games, you see if you like it. Some of you are going to like it, some of you are going to run it, some of you are not going to like it at all, and if you don't worry about it. It's not that big a deal. When I run the Vector, this is how I'm going to be running it now. Well guys, that's all for this episode. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you learned something useful. If you'd like to check out the previous episode, which was on optical attachments and accuracy, you can click the box on the left, it'll open in a new window. And if you'd like to check out the next episode, which is on the hardline attachment, you can click that one, it'll open up tomorrow afternoon. As always, if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed that there was no robot voice in this one. I managed to build a brand new computer last night, got the parts, put it together. For some reason, I can't seem to shake the thought that my microphone sounds funny, so if my voice sounds a little bit odd, please let me know and I'll try to fix it. Drifter out.